Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Gibson's 92. Give you guys the latest and exclusive content and new music, entertainment news, and inspiration posts for you truly. I'm here. Y'all, I want to give y'all the best concert review yet again, hands down, period. And I recently went to see Brandy and Monica, The Boy Is Mine tour. Um, and it was at Greensboro Coliseum. So this November, okay, the 1st of November, right? So with Kelly Rowland, Jamal Roberts, and Maya. Shout out to Money Long. Money Long, she's a part of the tour as well, but she didn't get to perform because she was sick. But girl, um, shout out to you regardless, like I said, because you're part of the tour. And that's pretty much, like I said, I'm unfortunate I couldn't see her. Maya, girl, shout out to you for being a part of this tour. So just appreciate for these talented artists for what they do. It's just commendable, and that's all it matters, hands down, period. Now I will say this is another tour that's really amazing to me because I feel like it's one of the best tours that I've been at. Another tour. There's something about the Boy Is Mine tour. It's not just a special moment. It's a musical moment. It's like a special moment in music. And let me start off by saying I've always been a Brandy fan and a Monica fan. I've always liked it, both of their music. And to be quite honest, I mean, literally, it was like jam packed, hands down, period. Like, literally, I got there early as I could, but then the doors didn't start opening until 7 o'clock. So the lines was full and packed up, like all the way in the back. But then once everybody got settled in, the fans got settled in and stuff, it was like, all right, cool, yo. But other than that, this show is absolutely amazing. It's absolutely the kind of tour not only that I feel like R&B music lovers enjoy, but people of music enjoy, period. I mean, I've literally went to see Brandy twice. So this is my second time seeing Brandy. The first time seeing Monica. The first time seeing Kelly Rowland, Jamal Roberts, Maya. And literally, I will say this, from the moment tour started, it was something that I kind of feel like kind of took us back in a time zone, And I don't want to give out away all the like special moments, but for those who have seen the tour, yes, indeed. Um, and I think that as I was just seeing how Brandy, Brandy has been one of my favorite artists growing up, stars, period, forever. But seeing how Brandy commands the stage was so much like, literally, she's one of the best, in my opinion, entertainers, period. Because not only she can sing, she can dance. To see how she can sing vocally live and dance is something to see. So for me seeing her again, second time in a row, but she literally, with this kind of tour, she definitely put a lot of that really, like, I would say it's kind of like a, it's just a moment of like, wow, like I never left. I've always had my own thing going on. But she performed most of her songs, like most of the songs from her debut album, Brandy, the Never Say Never album, um, the Full Moon album, the Aphrodisiac album, the, let's see, oh my goodness. I know all her albums. I know all her albums in the back of my mind, but that's what literally. Oh, Human. Yes, she performed some songs from Human, just a little bit. So her set list was really amazing because Brandy just gave us more like that R&B soul, but more like that alternative vibe to it, and she gave more of that like really essence of like literally like in a hip hop to it, because she does hip hop music. She infused it with her R&B and pop. But it was like really seeing how Brandy, her choreography, she just is natural. She's a natural singer and dancer. I mean, with her own style, singing and dancing. Yet for her being a powerhouse vocalist, and yet her range, her harmony, her melody, it's like she just commands the stage. I mean, there's nobody like her. I mean, and then oh my goodness, don't get me started on the dancers. They literally like every single part of their set list, like the each record that they performed with her, because they're dancing with alongside Brandy. It felt so right. It felt like wow, this is what showmanship, but with a nostalgia twist, with a lot of that rhythm and blues and the dancing. But all the dancers, they murked it. Like they slayed hands down, period. And I definitely was like, wow, this is like pretty much what concert lovers. It's not so much about going to a concert, but just to really get into the theater arts, like really be taking the visuals. The visuals are freaking insane because I just was like, wow, this is like pretty much what literally what people want. They want to see visuals that like tell a theme, a story, but very creative and innovative. But at the same time, it's like wow. Brandy's set list is like she gave us like mid-tempo records, up-tempo records, slow jam records. The highlights of the records that I really enjoyed her performances. Ooh, it's a whole bunch of them. Oh my goodness. Ooh, Lord. Let me get into it. I feel broken hearted, Angel in Disguise, Full Moon, Aphrodisiac. Who is she to you? Okay. I thought. What else? Baby, best friend. I wanna be down. So I done gave y'all a couple of them. I know a lot of Brandy songs anyway, but as a Stars fans, but I just gave you like, especially like when you really just listen to like a lot of that, like that kind of her music she brings to life with her songs. I like that her set list gave a little bit of everything. So that was good. Put that on everything. She performed that song. Um, mm, Have You Ever, all that. So that was really good. Yeah, so Brandy should really she just slayed all tens across the board. Now I'm getting to Monica. First time I saw Monica in concert. This is the first time I've seen Monica in concert. I've always been a Monica fan. I literally enjoyed Monica's set list because Monica, coming from pretty much a place of music, musically, she performed her songs like Angel of Mine, So Gone, Every Time the Beat Drop, Love All Over Me. Oh my goodness, I know pretty much a couple more Monica songs. But what I liked about Monica's set list is like she gave us like that R&B soul, like hip hop, and R&B soul and the ballads, and alongside with Brandy. And it's like Monica, she's really like she's another one. She can sing and dance. I mean, she got her own style. I like that. She's very energetic on stage. I mean, it's just natural to her. I love her set list with the dancers as well. So she had her own dancers where it was like coming from Atlanta, and like the Atlanta culture and like R&B soul and hip hop. And she actually made sure that what I liked about her set list is that we got to really see more personal with her, intimate with her, like from across the stage as Monica fans as well. So I just didn't really see it as me personally. I saw like how Monica and Brandy bring Monica, but it's like yin and yang in a way. You get like the duality, like two different artists with like the same message and with the same like motive and the same concept, like bringing back like really feel good music. So Brandy comes from Mississippi, Monica comes from Atlanta, you put them two together, it's like wow, they can't coexist. I love that. There was like special moments on the tour where people they always had their rivalry against them. It's always rivalry, like who's better, and who's the better vocalist, and who's making more hit records than the other. Oh, we already know they performed "The Boy Is Mine," duh, because they performed that song, and they closed it out with that song, which is amazing because duh, "The Boy Is Mine" to it. But I felt like when they performed, like not just "The Boy Is Mine" song, but when they performed pretty much their music at different times, it was kind of back like they took us. It's a modern day 2025, but they took us back in time in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like they took us back like in the past in a positive way, but they brought it back into the present, into like the future. That's what I got from that. I was like, wow, the opening of the concert, amazing. Okay, because the opening of it was like, wow, this was like this. They're gonna step on the stage, touchdown. Okay, so it's kind of like, yeah, they actually did an amazing job of really, really interacting with the, audience, and they really did a great job, really, just being themselves. But we actually got to see their personalities more. We got to really see these women really, their heart and soul in their music from their albums, but on that stage as well. If you get my drift. So I like that there's like parts where it's like, yeah, people like as teenagers they grew up with the music when they start off as teenagers, and like they grew into themselves, and they start young in music, and it's like they made an impact in music at a young age. Like I couldn't imagine, like you're 14, 15 years old, and you are making good music that people can connect with, and you can really tap into different like layers of you. And I feel it was really cool and beautiful to see that literally the essence of their impact in R&B is like they never left. They've always fulfilled their void. So it was really nice to see. But when they closed out with "The Boy Is Mine," that was amazing. When they closed it out with the show, I love that. They really took a lot of that. Really, you know, they really just like I'm sorry, but this is one of the best concerts. Literally, that pretty much it is one for themselves and for the books. For their history and for themselves as like R&B artists. Now, I also feel that Kelly Rowland, I enjoyed Kelly Rowland's performance. Let me get into Kelly Rowland's set list. I'm gonna have to be honest. Kelly Rowland did an amazing job, and I'll put out like some of the songs like "Bump Like This," um, "Red Wine." Let's see, "Kisses Down Low," "Motivation." What else? Oh, "Destiny's Child," "Melody," "Bootylicious," and like "K to You," "Soldier," um, "Girl." Those, the melody, it's the melody, the harmonies, and all that. Look, Kelly Rowland, she is respected, iconic, legendary. She's up there with Brandy, Monica, pretty much. Like, and I don't like this whole thing about like people. I'm like, nah. Kelly Rowland, like I said, Kelly Rowland has been doing her thing for years. Success. And what I liked about her set list is like she gave us Calendria, and I like that with her set list. It was really intimate. It was very bold. It was very fierce. It was like really like she gave us a little bit of everything on her set list, and so how much of the impact that she's done in music. So she really, for real, she has really so much like of that, like it's kind of like for her being that of a artist that she really has been it for her. But I feel like when I was listening to those songs that she played on stage, and I said, vocals on point, vocalist, a powerhouse singer. I mean, coming from her as a solo artist and all that, and Destiny Child. But mine is all that Kelly wrote as her own as a musician. And I feel like pretty much with her set list, she just brought back the essence of music as well. So she did a great job. Jamal Roberts, he had opened the tour. He did a great job. I got to listen to his music, his voice, charisma. I enjoy his songs. Very heartfelt, soulful R&B. So I got to check out his music. He did a great job. I was like, wow, he can sing. I mean, this guy, melodic, melody, all that great stuff. So I like his set list. Um, Maya, she did an amazing job. She slayed. I always loved Maya. I've been a Maya fan a lot. Like I said, I mean, she is one of those artists where she been pretty much her own lane for years. I mean, not only that, I never been to a Maya concert either. But when she actually, pretty much with her set list is amazing. Like, she performed her songs, and she really did an amazing job. And literally, definitely, she is another icon legend. I mean, she could still sing and dance. That showmanship with her style is like, wow. And literally, her as a vocalist, she's another one. People, they tend to really sometimes they think. I always have said this. They think because you're a vocalist, you can't dance. People can do it all. You can sing very well, and you can dance very well. You know, you can do it all. But I feel like Maya, she's another one. She did an exceptional, amazing job. Am I missing anybody else? No, I'm not, cause that's who performed pretty much all the set list on the tour. Now, for y'all who are excited or who have planned to go to the Boys Mind tour, I'll say this: I will help y'all out. You guys are planning on going. The tour is running till what, December? So it got kicked off October. I was able to go to one show, so that's good. Let's see. And plus, overall, how do I feel about the tour? Duh, amazing. It's spectacular. I mean, this is what people, especially for like longtime fans of R&B, this is like a tour that's like not just for like music, but just for humanity of music, if you ask me. So they all did an amazing job. Let's see. Tour dates. And then seriously, when I saw the tour dates, I was like, you know what? I was so happy they got to do more tour dates for other cities too. So I'm gonna run down that list like I always do. Okay, so there is oh yeah, Coco Jones, she was on there too for a few tour dates, which is good. Alright. Is that it? It should be more. It's Atlantic. I know they have another tour date in Atlanta. Well, to be honest, since I don't feel like running down that list like I usually do, go look it up. BlackPromotersCollective.com. So go Google it, go see it, and I will say this: I'm more than happy that I go see them, and that's that. But they snatched my black. I hate to say this. I don't want to curse. I don't want to curse on here as much, but they snatched. They done snatched. They done snatched. But yeah. But the tour poster is on point. All of that. And I actually like, you know what I like about like tours nowadays, like promotional. See if you can see. If not, you might see this about light. But if you can see just a little bit, and I promise I'll get a better lighting in the camera one day. Because when I make my more views and tour videos, the devil is trying it. The devil is trying it. Look. Now we get to see a little bit. You see? Good. But yeah, this tour is really good. I enjoyed it. I don't want to hold up this video for that long, but I actually want to wrap into conclusions. But I know, literally for them, it's just, like I said, it's amazing to see like how artists that they don't really, I don't have just like they came from the 90s. They ain't just came from the 90s, they came from the 90s and 2000s of music. But I will say this though, they definitely did a great job. They really did. And I'm happy that with this tour, it's like, it's not, it, you know, they always say you just never know, in a great way. But I actually like that they stayed pretty much into their realm and their nostalgia, and then they just brought back really feel good music. So that being said, guys, hold up, let me give y'all tour dates. And yes, this shirt I got. I love this shirt. But if you guys have seen it, what are y'all favorite songs as Brandy and Monica fans? I know everybody was happy when they actually dropped this tour. I literally was like, yeah, this, everybody, like I said, I actually would say y'all can just look at the tour dates on Google, because I don't want to waste no more time, because I don't like wasting time, and plus I also don't want to waste no more time. And I'll say this, as far as I'm concerned, go check them out, go support them. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap up this video. Overall, it was a really great video. Overall, it was very tough. Lord, yes, it's a great video. This tour was an amazing video. lies. This tour was amazing. You see how I'm tongue twisted? I'm all over the place. It's all good. But what I'm saying is that this tour is amazing. It's pretty much a tour that's like pretty much like a good overall. This is what people love from artists that actually from that era of 90s and 2000s. But it's more than that. Brandy and Monica, they touched down, they did what they came to do, and Kelly Rowland, Jamal Rockers, and Mike, and that's that. With that being said, guys, stay tuned next episode, Gibson's 92. I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5 concert review. And with that being said, guys, y'all keep doing y'all thing on the Boy Is Mine tour. I enjoyed it all the way. With that being said, guys, stay tuned next episode, Gibson's 92. Like, share, comment, subscribe down below. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button. As always, stay tuned next episode, Gibson's 92. Peace.